so today's tutorial is on this classic holiday makeup look, just super sparkly and dramatic for the holidays, Christmas, New Year's, whatever you want to wear it for. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I already have my foundation and my eyebrows done, and I'll leave those in the description box. And right now I'm just taking the MAC Painterly Paintpot and using that as a base for the eyeshadow, and this will also kind of blur out any veins or any discoloration that you have on your eyelids. So we do that first, and then next we're going to set that just with a skin tone color eyeshadow, and I'm using the shade Supermom from the Tartelette palette. And then we're going to go in with Natural Beauty and Power Player and just mix those two together. And we're going to be putting this in the upper crease area to act as a transition color and to add a little bit of definition to the eyes. And we will be going in with a couple darker shades a little bit later too. And now we're taking Power Player by itself, and we're going to deepen up the crease, and we're going to focus this more into the crease rather than above the crease, and this will add even more definition and just deepen up the look a little bit more. And then you also want to kind of pat that on the outer corner of your eyes as well. Now we're going to mix Power Player and Fashionista from the same palette and do exactly what we did in the last step and just deepen up that outer corner and the crease with the same brush, same technique, just making it a little bit darker and more dramatic. And you just want to build that up until you get the desired pigmentation that you want. And now we're going to be taking Power Player again, and we're just going to be blending out that darker shade and make sure that everything blends together seamlessly and doesn't look like there's any harsh lines or anything like that. So blend, blend, blend. And then I'm going to be taking the Too Faced glitter glue and just putting a little bit on my ring finger, and I'm just going to be patting that on that blank space on our eyelid, and this is where we're going to be putting the glittery shadow. So for this I actually used the brand HIP, H-I-P, and it's the Metallic Shadow Duo in Platinum, and I just put that silver color all over my lid. Originally the plan was to use the Colourpop shadow in Liberty, but I had just ordered it and it hadn't come in the mail yet, and I wanted to get this up before I went out of town, so I just used what I had. But you can use Liberty by Colourpop for that if you would like. And then going back into the same two colors, Power Player and Fashionista, I'm just going to pack that on the outer corner again, same thing that we did earlier, but this is going to act to blend out that silver color so it's not like separated from all the other colors. You kind of want to blend it into everything so that it all looks nice and put together. And then I'm just going to be lining my upper lid with this Revlon liquid liner. I'm not going to be doing a wing or anything like that because I will be putting on false eyelashes, but I'm just going to put that across the lash line on the upper lid, and it'll make your lashes look a little bit thicker, stuff like that. So yeah, super easy, not really hard to do or anything. That's why I was able to get it on camera. And then I'm just going to be putting on this Full Lash Bloom mascara just on the upper lids, or on the upper lashes, sorry. And then we will be putting on the false lashes. And for the false lashes, I'm going to use these by Ardell, the Naturals in 110. So I just popped those on. And now we're going to go in with concealer so that we can do the lower lash line later. So I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15, which is Fair. I'm just putting that underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And then I'm just going to be blending that out like usual. So yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm kind of patting it into my skin rather than blending it out. And then right there, I'm using my finger to pack it in on the inner corner because I didn't want to mess up the eyeshadow or anything, and I do have a little bit of blue color in that inner corner. So that's why I did that. I didn't want to mess up the eyeshadow. eyeshadow. And then I'm just taking the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and just setting everywhere that we had put that concealer. So under the eyes, forehead, nose, Cupid's bow, and chin. And then I'm going to go back into that same Laura Mercier translucent powder with a fluffy big brush, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face with that so that it'll make contouring and blush and all that stuff blend out better and not look so muddy when we do that later on. So for the lower lash line, I took Power Player in the same Tartelette palette, and I'm just going to be putting this on the lower lash line and blending it out and kind of blending it back around the outer edge of my eye and into the crease so that everything blends together and it's not completely separate from the upper eyeshadow. So yeah, I left the lower lash line pretty easy. I didn't want to do anything too crazy because the upper lid was pretty intense. And then I'm just going to be using the same mascara as earlier and doing my lower lashes. And now we're going to be taking the Hoola bronzer by Benefit and using the brush that it came with, just because, I don't know, I like that brush. A lot of people don't, but I think it works perfectly fine. I'm just going to put that into the hollows of my cheeks where you would naturally get a shadow from the light, and then just kind of blending it upwards so that it's not just some random weird line on your face. You kind of want to blend it out and make it look like it's a real shadow, not a fake one, obviously. And yeah, then we're going to be taking this duo fiber brush by Real Techniques and just blending it out even more so that it looks more natural and not so muddy. And that powder that we put on earlier will help this blend out easier. And then I'm just going to be taking this Milani blush in Rose d'Oro, it's 02, and just putting that on my cheeks. And then taking another duo fiber brush by Real Techniques and just blending the contour and the blush together. And now I'm just going to go in with this highlighter by BECCA Cosmetics in Opal and popping that on the tops of my cheekbones. And I'm also going to add that on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow also, and I'm taking my finger right here so that it's a little bit more pigmented on the tip of my nose right there because it wasn't really doing anything with just the brush. And then I'm also going to put some on the tops of my eyebrows, basically just the high points of my face. And yeah, like I said, the Cupid's bow also. Now for the lips, I'm just taking a red lip liner and outlining my lips with that because we will be putting on a red lipstick in a little bit, obviously. This is really hard to do on camera, by the way, so kudos to me. And now we're going in with MAC Ruby Woo lipstick. It's a matte red color, and just going to be putting that all over the lips. This was also really hard to do on camera too. I was so far away from the mirror. It was really hard. But I did it. And then we're just taking the Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray and spritzing our face with that so that our makeup stays all day long for parties or whatever you're going to.
So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up for me so that I know you liked it and I can do more videos like this. The thumbs up really helped me out so that I know what kind of videos you guys actually like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and if you want to see more videos from me. And yeah, if you have any suggestions or makeup looks that you want me to do, I would love if you left them below in the comments and I will try to get to that. And yeah, I hope you guys have good holidays, happy holidays, and enjoy the new year, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!